all mains from this point on. We're right at that point where you can't really quite get away with playing those funny secondaries.
Just for money, bro.
Yep.
Mega Man, Lucas, Ness,
right
and
here.
Wii Fit.
Jinx, thank you for putting Oshawott in the camera. I appreciate you.
All right, let's get it going. Winners semifinals first. Best of 5 for this.
These, I believe it's specified.
Yeah.
All of these players are very familiar with doubles as a format, so we're definitely going to be getting some good doubles gameplay.
Yeah, they've been around for like a bunch of monthly events where doubles has been an event before singles has, and they decide to enter. So.
I'm pretty sure Jinx almost exclusively plays doubles at this point.
Yeah, I mean there are definitely like doubles specific players. Usually people who like semi like retire from playing the game and competing in singles. They're like doubles is still a good format. So
doubles is the ideal. Oh, who lost their Jinx lost their stock. We do have 2 of the PK boys on screen here, so
yeah,
Lucas is putting a little bit more of a show on. Why did it send that way?
That move is like 5 different hitboxes.
I am aware. Wii Fit has some of the wonkiest hitboxes in this entire game that still work.
I mean, it's funny.
Most of the time.
The wonkiest hitboxes on like what is basically a human. This makes perfect sense to me.
Yep, and now we're finally back to even stocks. A little bit more percent on the Jinx Olkios team, but 30% flies by in doubles. Right now, Sockem's already caught up in percent to everybody else. And rDNA is not too far behind at this point. You have to have a pretty sizable lead to keep it in doubles. These stocks and percents just fly off.
All right, enough space to get deep breathing back, and now Wii Fit Trainer is a true menace. A true menace.
It's gonna work.
As you just see. Take that second stop off Sockem real quick. We did see Sockem's performance earlier in the non-cash bracket, winning it entirely, but again, doubles is a whole different beast. You have a whole other teammate to deal with. You know, Olkios wasn't in that bracket, right? And Olkios is an extremely strong player himself. On top of Jinx, wasn't in that bracket either. So these are 2 players that nobody watching here has just seen yet on stream. So at least they haven't seen him outside of this doubles event.
Yeah, it looking like Olkios and Jinx is pulling slightly ahead. rDNA has lost his stock entirely. Now it's up to Sockem 16 to try and double solo himself back into the victory spot. But with as good of double players as Olkios and Jinx are, we're going to start seeing some good combos going. And some crazy setups from Wii Fit Trainer.
Yeah, it looks like Jinx is playing a little fun with these edge guarding setups. He's like, man, my setups are clean.
They were clean.
Game number 1 taken off.
Pretty cleanly over to Jinx and Olkios.
Let's do some jackknife exercise.
Those last couple of offstage interactions with the soccer ball from Wii Fit taking almost all of Lucas's resources, forcing just a regular recovery back to stage. Jinx had complete control over that over offstage in that entire, basically the entire 30 seconds of the last part of the game.
Yeah. Do you think Wii Fit Trainer is a Planet Fitness guy?
Planet Fitness? I mean, I feel like they all know Yoga Studio. They're an instructor.
I feel like, yeah, I mean, that was a silly question.
If they had to pick one, I don't know if it would be Planet Fitness.
I don't think it'd be Planet Fitness.
I think they're more of a home gym kind of person.
A home gym? Yeah, I think yeah, I agree.
They want to support the local area.
Yeah, they don't want to support the pizza days that Planet Fitness has going on. They don't want to support that idiocracy. Okay. Game number 2 going on here. We'll see if this set is going to happen quick, or Sockem and rDNA will have a longer one out for us.
Deep breathing's back up. A little more damage can be thrown out on the Wii Fit. But it looks like it's kind of starting off kind of like last game was with Sockem 16 and rDNA having a little bit of that stock lead. But look, with the hitboxes that deep breathing Wii Fit Trainer throws out, the lead does not matter. And Sockem with great DI, keeping himself in, at least with that first stock still going. 119 to 113 on the Sockem rDNA team. Just doing everything they can to try and bring this back in their favor. And they're doing a pretty good job of it, but Jinx sneaking in the invincible up smash. And the back air. Now a pretty decent stock lead. Going for it.
Jinx immediately running across the opposite side of the stage just to get a full hop down air and try and take a stock immediately.
I'm going to double down air every time. Why do they avoid that?
Sockem getting no chance to get any super strong ledge trapping positions, but did squeak out a forward air to go up against Jinx, taking out that first stock.
I think it is a very good coach. They create so much chaos for both teams that if you're used to it as a Wii Fit trainer, you can take so many stocks so easily just with what you're allowed.
Yeah. And it feels like there's still plenty of time to set up deep breathing as well.
Oh, yeah.
Especially off of your teammate helping out, you know?
I think that should be probably a priority if you're fighting a Wii Fit, is just stopping that as soon as you start seeing it come out. The first one, you're not really going to be able to stop. It comes out so fast. But the next couple, you should be able to run up, give them a quick smack, or at least stop them from getting it up.
Which, you know, it's weird because you think about, like, doubles characters, right? You don't want to think about, like, singles viability because, sure, some good characters... Ooh, a good spike from Sockem. But, like, some good characters in singles are still good in doubles, right? You have, like, the Snakes, the PTs, the Aegises, Robs, and stuff like that. But there's some characters that really have their uses in doubles that you really have to think about and be trying to focus on instead of like, oh yeah, Ness is better, but like, should we focus on them? I don't know. This Wii Fit trainer character in doubles is kind of dangerous too.
Wii Fit in doubles is definitely way better than Wii Fit in singles because of the options they have. I also think one character that benefits way more from doubles is Incineroar.
Yeah.
They kind of sit in that same vein of the amount of damage that they output and the chaos they can cause does so much good work for the doubles partner. It just lets them get away with so much.
All right, back to Rob, trying to get a double jump catch for Olkios here.
Uh-oh.
Not
he
able
has
to.
that stock to throw away.
Yeah. We see any setup here. What's going on here?
Dude, they are putting so much pressure on rDNA right now.
I feel like this is looking like I feel like this has to be looking like a game 2 take for red team, but
unless Jinx dies like right now and rDNA can pull off the 1v1.
I mean that almost happened.
That almost happened. But deep breathing. Salute the song. Okay. Let's see what rDNA has got in the tank.
rDNA's made it back from worse.
I think that Olkios really only has to pitch for back errors or back throws.
Ooh, okay. He's just trying to play very evasive. He doesn't want to stay near Olkios any one bit because a back throw could spell doom.
And the back throw is going to also spell doom.
Good mag back air from Olkios. Not even trying to bother with any grab catch. He's assuming that rDNA wanted to play jumpy to avoid grab, so he catches that with the mag into back air. Good conversion for Olkios and good catch.
Seems like Olkios and Jinx have a pretty solid control over this game. We have our other team already set for winners finals.
Yeah.
Likely, we're definitely going to be seeing them after this match, but just want to see if rDNA and Sockem 16 can clean up a little bit and try and bring these next 2 games back in their favor, or even the next one. You got to play it one at a time as we go.
All right.
My apologies.
Game number 3. Let's see if Sockem and rDNA have a chance to make more happen in this game. It did come down to a 1v1 in the end, but it was a pretty poor position for that team in the second game. Still,
it was a very poor 1v1 as Olkios had a completely clean stock to work with.
So, very, very disadvantageous for rDNA, but it looks, man, Olkios is so good at just not getting hit doubles. He is only at 6% while the entire blue team is above 80.
Making a lot happen. I mean, the momentum on the red team is just looking so huge at this point. You know, Olkios getting these heals on with all these projectiles, considering the team of Lucas and Mega Man gives them a lot of time to get projectile heals off to stay healthy and keep the stock tank of this group, right?
It also helps out that both players on Red Team have ways to heal their health. Refit can do it on their own with deep breathing and their neutral beat, but Olkios, if there's a projectile coming his way here, that's probably just get a nice down beat going. But Sockem's cleaned up his gameplay a lot. The only person being alive with 3 stocks right now at 134%, so dies for that up smash, but did a very good job at putting his team in a position to do a lot better.
Yeah. Again, it's already looking more even. So the one thing you want to do with this situation is like you don't want to turn it into a 1v1. No 1v1. You just want to make it a winning 2v2 scenario. Potentially get a 2v1 yourself as the blue team, right?
Yeah.
Don't turn it into a 1v1 into a win. Make it a 2v1. You want to make it look more convincing, you know?
Yep. We're kind of at a stalemate right now. Both teams are so close to dying to each other, but clearly the better positioning right now is going to Red Team. Trying to find what to focus on, because both teams are throwing out their hitboxes, bouncing each other back and forth, trying to find a cohesive way to get something going.
Wow. Immediate catch with that up smash again. The run-up up smashes from Jinx, it just like works every time. Oh,
missing the tech on that. Olkios sitting at 2 stocks, 140, the only one left. Ooh, no longer left.
Catches that magnet with the back, so a really good job from Sockem. It feels like he catches people with
Jinx
grabs from positions that are
right now.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't want to do percent, wants to kill.
Look, this is almost every Wii Fit trainer. As soon as they get someone to ledge, they're like downer. It's the tunnel vision, you know. It gets on your brain.
They also have so many options to just keep themselves sitting out there.
Yeah.
And wow. I think all the time I've been focusing on Jinx, Olkios has been getting rDNA to 131%.
And climbing too.
Yeah.
Just one hit away. Ooh. Good extension from rDNA to catch Jinx at the back foot there. And now, again, we're in a 2v1. This is exactly what I was thinking needed to happen for the blue team to stay in this. You need to be a 2v1 and not just a 1v1 at the end, because it's not going to look great going into the 4th game if your good position is just a 1v1.
Olkios is absolutely still in a position to take this cleanly. rDNA at 150%. He just needs a clean hit to take that stock, and then it's just a 1v1 between the Lucas brothers. And Lucas is doing a much worse position than Ness is currently in right now. But with an edge guard coming, I think we might see forcing the immediate roll.
Yeah, the positioning here is
nice.
Yeah, really
that
bad.
Was clean.
Using the magnet to force the up B to go a shorter distance, because if any hitbox hits Ness up B, he automatically goes to shorter distance.
Yep,
he goes further when he hits nothing.
I don't think it cuts it quite in half, but it definitely cuts it a significant amount. Even there, just enough to make sure that Olkios doesn't make it back. And now we're going into a game 4 situation. Even though it was a 2v1 right there at the end, Olkios definitely had the opportunity to take that game if rDNA stock was taken care of almost just a little bit faster. You're sitting at 150 at the end of there, so a lot of positives on both ends, and we'll see who gets a little bit more favored in this next game. I think the blue team's figuring out a little bit more of Jinx's shenanigans, though. They're not quite getting spiked as often as they were in game 1.
Oh yeah, but a directional air dodge from Olkios. He's not going to be taking advantage of rDNA missing that downer there.
Had some good teammate support to distract the other team a little bit to allow him to make that.
Yeah, the one thing that I think that blue team might want to value more is just getting earlier stocks.
Yes. That's something that they've been taking a lot of time on. They haven't been taking those stocks early. It's always been post 100%. There's an early stock. That's going to put them in a great position to take this to game 5 and potentially bring this home to them.
Yeah. I mean, the percentage situation is already like a lot better than the previous games have been, but also taking Yeah, taking the percents in a more sound position than they have been before. Definitely better looks for now.
But
We'll see if things change.
Run up smash.
2. Call it. 2 run-up smashes there from Jinx.
Hey, it's invincible. What can I say? It's gonna do work if you're just throwing out hitboxes. I like the idea from Jinx to allow themselves to get hit by the up B, trying to get Olkios a chance to punish, but nothing really going for them right there. They're definitely down a lot right now. Got a lot of work to get in to manage the stock there.
Tried to go for another down smash to potentially catch a directional air dodge from.
Going too far out. He lost his stock at 0.
Yeah. That is a really unfortunate tempo swing on the favor of red team. Blue team is definitely looking a little worse for wear after that SD there.
And, okay, they're bringing this right on back. But rDNA is also still in a very bad position.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as like one good read happens at higher percents. Oh,
I mean, hey, 3 up smash kills. We take those.
the read.
Oh, no!
Up B finish there from Olkios. Good shot. Everyone loves the up B conversions coming from Ness.
Yeah.
And down smash should close it out as well.
But now WeFit has the support to make it back with Ness, and rDNA's got a mountain to climb.
Yeah, again, the SD just started like all of that basically. Not able to be in as good of a position. rDNA's percent was climbing up, so he could dial earlier than he probably wanted to, and now in this position where, like, yes, he had to
heal each other.
Yeah. He had to take Sockem's last stock there, which Sockem was not ready to play stock tank support there around the threats of these two players. It's even in this situation, right? rDNA may put on pressure against Jinx pretty hard, doing it solidly, but you still have an entire boy wonder to deal with right here in Ness.
Yeah. Getting to Jinx and managing to take this stock is going to be very important for rDNA to have any chance to bring this back.
Yeah.
But deep breathing, fair, going to take it pretty cleanly at that percent.
3-1 for Jinx and Olkios. Winners finals for them.